Hey there, Leo. This is Joy with Joy the World, here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you. Friends and subscribers, welcome back. And if you're new to this channel, click that subscribe button and ring that bell. They'll notify you anytime I post new videos. Also, if you find you like the content we provide here at Joy of the World, give us that big thumbs up, like, and share. Let's help get this word out about joy to the world, about making our world a better, bolder, brighter, more beautiful place because you are in it. And thank you for your donation. Those of you who've given into the channel, it's afforded me the opportunity to bring in many new decks to extract more information, more knowledge, more color, more wisdom about what is going on. So this week started out with a theme. I was like, okay. Pisces, it rippled up right before it in the Magic Monday reading. And it's talking about surrendering to love for each of the signs, and something different is going on in each facet and nuance. A couple of cards out, kind of getting a head start on what's going on with you. You were jumping in ready to get a flow going. We already have a rune out, so take a look. Let me get it over here. Okay, friends. Sanity. All right, it's time to catch up regardless. And this is about moving up and moving along no matter what has happened in the past. And one of the new decks that y'all helped me get is this. It's let me know joke was on you. There was some difficulty, some indecision, some old past relationship that needs to be cleaned and cleared out. It's like, it seems like a roadblock, but really it's just more of a speed hump. So whether this is in the recent past for some of you, like the last relationship, or whether it's something from a long time ago that you just kind of navigate around instead of getting the shovel to unearth it and get it out of here, out of your way, or to, rise over that speed hump and to move forward and leave that day behind you, okay? But the good news with that is in came the credit card about dispelling fears. It looks like this. Let me give you all a peek. Can you see what's going on? So it's just about blowing all that old stuff out of the way, life having been turned upside down, maybe even someone who inverted your poles. If your poles get inverted, it's like your switch is flipped off, your pilot light is blown out. How do you get warm again? How do you move on again? Even if you've gone out on dates or done various other things, there isn't that connection even to your life force or your life source anymore. But we see you coming in, new energy powering up to bring you into this present moment, which is talk about a temple of love, talk about divine numbers. And this is coming and going, being on the same page, being side by side. There's going to be mutual respect going on here. And even if you're already in a relationship, still lean in, Leo, because this has to do with the energies shifting in this direction irregardless, so that it seems to really sync and get on board, like holding hands, matching up, going together in the same direction, not the struggle or the correcting or the different levels, that type of thing going on, but is literally two people that have the same high heart, the same dreams, and going in the same direction, but also very earthy and grounded and full of pleasure. Can you see a little picnic basket and some wine going on there, right? Getting out where you can see clearly who y'all are together, seeing a future together. And what I like about that is underneath the jump in card is coming on in. It says like, get to it. And what's it trying to jump over? This. All right. So that's why it's telling me it's kind of a speed hump. Just wanting to bypass that energy and leave it in the past. If it's just a dirt hump, get a shovel, scrape it off. Borrow somebody's backhoe, somebody's bulldozer, and be like, just give me 5 minutes. I just need 5 minutes to get this out my way, because I see what life is about for me. And I'm ready. I'm ready to get a move on in this energy. So I'm loving that for you, Leo. How do you feel about that? Now, we went ahead and drew up the Divine Animal Oracle, and this is what is here. And it's just screaming the solarness, your heart feeling fruitful and divine, feeling like it's finally coming forward. You can see it's still a slight transparency, right? But that's you coming into the present moment, into the now, fully materializing yourself. And that's like energy when people talk worlds, levels, dimensions, whatever. It doesn't matter. But it begins to shake and move, and the faster it goes, and the more you come in alignment of resonance with yourself and your inside and outside, it will stabilize and become that full manifest form. fully forward. So it's talking about leaving the hiding behind, having the big, bold, brave confidence to be fully who you are. You're not only prosperous, but you're protected. Your radiance is your protection. It's not having to be, guarded, like using this like a spear, right, to guard against that shasty energy that was going on over here, like the arrows of the dispelling, like no, it's no more of that, because this divine love, remember, has come in to dispel it. The fact that it's true, it is pushing that tide against and turning the tide to restore your polarity, to restore your energy, to light up your palette light, to turn on your love light, your heart light, all that good stuff. Okay, so let's get some Marielle on this. We're going to take a peek. Oh, well, that was easy. Okay. What do you want to say here? Hanged Man and Page of Discs. So taking a moment to reflect on this energy, kind of wistful, kind of longing type energy of like, what do I want? Will it really happen for me? What am I here for? That type of thing. And some of it's like wanting to still focus on spirituality, to be born again, this regeneration. Now I can tell you that can be helpful, but at times it can also be a fallacy. There's this mindset of like up forever and ever ad infinitum with spirituality and growth and development, but that's not it. What it is finding your eye of God, finding your chart, tuning the streams, bringing it into the honing of the central and the circuit center, there we go, of who you are. So bringing it on into the heart, the divine heart, your truth, your resurrection. This is going on along your feet, moving in the ancient ways. Okay, that's about that polarity being restored. Okay, so let me move those in the opposite direction. Oh, that's about your polarity being restored there. Okay, your connection to the earth. So I want to know a little bit more about that. We're going to take a dip into the vice versa, one of the new decks that we have. Why? Getting to look at both sides, get a deeper clarity on this. I see you. Thank you. Whoa. Let's be clear. Just one or two, please, for the Hanged Man. I think there. Do you want one more? Yes. Thank you. Okay. So the one that was facing us is the Seven of Wands. You're open, but you're not. You're like not tuned into your divine intelligence, and it's like not wanting to be taken advantage of anymore, like the mind games, the projections, that type of thing. And you're also putting the finger on heavily of not wanting to be rejected again, but yet your lower half betrays you. Like, man or woman, whoever's here join this channel right now, it's about wanting to do some lower body connection. But the thing is, it won't bring in this wholeness and satisfaction. Matter of fact, it will fracture this and shut it down. Okay, you're talking about the polarities, pole being restored. That's like hilarity, lead to a lot of hilarity, some good times, right? And you can leave this little precipice that you're on because it's just a little stone, nothing to stumble over. Leave that behind. Remember our speed hump that we had over here? So get over that speed hump or move it out of the way and begin to enjoy free reign over all your property, over all of yourself, and the whole divineness of who you are, right? No longer having to be protective, balled up, withdrawn, hidden away, obscured, whatever, that had gone on before, but now neither having to be this like divided kingdom. Your heart comes into wholeness here, and the green can green up from the ground all the way through. Remember, we're talking about restoring the full polarity, the connection. So that's you uniting your red and your white magic. Red and white, when they come together, make green. Hey, that's the magic of magic. Let me tell you about it. But it's when destiny and time have come together into their fullness. All right. So do a little bit of the clearing away here, because that is for your best judgment. This is blocking you from seeing clearly, where you put it back on thinking, oh, I shouldn't have taken it off for that person. This is my protection. But really, having had it on, allowed the wrong energies into your field, and then you take it off and expose yourself once the eyes have already been open, the eyes of intimacy, of your intelligence, your intuition, your intimacy, and you're wide open, and then bam, and you wonder. So going ahead and removing it is like the unfurled armadillo here, and that causes your sun to shine. And when you do, the whole sun comes forward. When you remove this boundary, whether you dig it up or whether you move on, okay, either way, moving past it, okay, and then getting this off. So this is like hard and stony. This is hard and stony, right? So clear that away. You're very open. You're very loyal, trusting, hopefully faithful. That can be a bit of an issue for some Leos, right? Because it's that totality of trust coming in. So I love that we're seeing some of the blue, some of the integrity, but have that in from the beginning so that you see clearly, you see very forthright, and the green is there, the life is there, the abundance is there, because when the true fulfillment is there, you won't stray. Okay, so that with the Hanged Man, we also are not ready to take a look at the back yet. Let's see. There's some mist on the mountains. So the mist on the mountains is almost like an invitation to turn around. It could seem obscure, but it's a hush, like shh, a whisper, trying to draw you in. It's drawing you in to take a, because that's making my nose itch. To take a look at this. To take a look that it's time, like here you are in your gossamer divinity of having some connection, but there you are still on that thinking stone. Instead, the fluidity of the water, which removing this actually clears away the storm. And then you begin to understand there is no need to choose. You are both of these. This is your energy. It's your action and your potential. It's about the divine intellect and all those energies merging together here, right? So it's beyond the magician. It's like if the emperor, the empress, the high priestess, high priest, the Hierophant, all those in the lovers began to weave and join together. That's what we really have going on here when you take this off, when you take that off and you allow yourself to see, because this has more to do with the eyes of your heart. Okay, and that'll take that indecision, that flexing, that flickering away, so that the power of your heart can fully be manifest and present in the now, in the here, so that there is no more of that two sides. So therefore your integrity becomes true and aligned, and therefore your beauty shines. And there's no more of that dissonance going on that causes the relationships, either your mind to be boggled or bothered, or you to like betray yourself, or the person to betray you. Okay, so hopefully this is making a lot of sense to you guys. Now coming in under the page of disc, remember, trying to bring it into the center, into the heart of the matter, to get your feet unified on the same page is, woohoo, hello. This is heavy on the angelic influence going on here, and is uniting and merging with this card. Can you see it? It's almost talking about how when you come fully forward in this, that your heart is like an angel. Interesting. Angels have ease of movement, ease of travel, ease of connection. They see the whole big picture, and I'm seeing aquamarine go on here. And to me, my aquamarine angel is the largest of the angels, and protective and precise, clear without cluttering, not a lot of verboseness, noise, anything like that. It's just an impression. It's very clear, and it comes as a whole picture. So it's definitely to an advantage here. But this has to do with you, yourself. Remember how you could burn yourself and mess up that relationship, right? Or betray somebody, stepping in a couple of little other beds going on there, or it's being done to you. But we've already talked about this. It's really focusing on this is more like this energy. Okay. That's exact. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Look at it. That's exactly what's going on here. Okay. So no wonder it's talking about coming here like this. Coming here like this. So I want to see what's on the back of the cards, because they just turn themselves around. When you look at it from behind, the water is actually quite calm, and you see the wings. This is you becoming that angelic sun and moon, becoming whole. When your sun and your moon line up and they face each other, you're whole. Okay, so some of you might want to operate with a little bit of moon magic around the full and the new when they align. Now, they're always talking, right? But here it's about getting back your heartbeat, your pulse, your passion for your dreams to come true, for this divine connection, and for your restored spiritual connection, your divinity, your truth, and your trust, and your knowing yourself. Okay. So let's see what we have. We're going to get a couple of pitmen of the other deck. This is like our cosmic world, okay? That was trippy. It went zoom when I moved it. That's wild. Look at the people. Can you see them bending and moving? I hope y'all can see what I'm seeing. That is wild. I wonder what is right here. Anyways, that's interesting. All right, Leo, let's get a couple of these pitmen for you. Bring it. I see you. I see you. One more. One more in the love department. Okay, there you are. So about surrendering to love, we have the 8 and 3, the 11, and that's coming back to having this divine intuition, your angelic mind, the innocence being restored about your mindset about love, that love is here to nurture and to take care of you and to meet your needs, not your lover. Love itself, your own divine heart, your own divine radiance, being true to yourself and in your beauty, right? Coming into the eye of God, the center, the balance point of your hub, of your wheel, of your zodiac, okay? And we're not one sign, we're all of them, okay? And we're not just our birth, we're the present as well. And that's it coming forward together here. All right, so let's see what we have going on because they came in this way. All right. So these are some wishes and dreams that you released here, like the red balloons. It was almost like this was like that dark cloud from this, that cloud of the fear, remember, that was looming and hanging over, and it was kind of obscuring your vision. It's like it's withholding one and part of another. So it's shortchanging you and leaving you in the 6, which is often, servitude to our world and to others, of feeling like you're a servant, you're less than, there's more you need to do, more you need to improve. Maybe you need to look a different way, dress a different way, be a different size, grow in your thinking, ascend, because you're hinting at some of that in the read, but really it's no, it's just step back to the front of the reading if you need to, back it up and listen about these, these first 2 cards here, right? About getting it flipped, getting it back around, and most of it has to do with tuning into the divine spirit, getting balanced in your hub, in your wheel, in your zodiac, mastering who you are. Oh, that's interesting. So one of them just turned itself upright. How one could change and not the others, I don't understand. It's probably a bit like that flickering going on here. So anyways, getting that cloud dispelled out, just puff it, blow it away, like that, and just have it move on out. Clear it out of your way, and that will restore your energy from this relationship, right? And enable you to move on, giving yourself permission to move on from this, to see without the dark cloud, without the melancholy, the doldrums, the doom hanging on your head, right? And hindering any new love, any of divine love, right? The whole heart, the whole union. No more fracturing, okay? So clearing that away, and then it turns and starts to become that sunny day. Playful, frolicking, having your sun in your shade, your covering. Remember, we've talked about that covering, your protection. Your radiance not only provides for you and causes your life to prosper, it protects you as well without having to do all that mentality, all that work. Remember all the verboseness when I was telling you about, okay, it's Zadkiel, who is the one that deals with aquamarine. And so for a few of you that might be checking out some Pisces videos here, the Piscean placement. All right, rewind. Pisces placement, okay? Or check out what house you have in Pisces. Like, I don't have any planets, but the house that I have in there, but it's also my IC. So it's incredibly important because it is my true north. So we're blowing this away. Life is good. Tons of spirituality coming in, making up for lost time, lost wages, lost effort, lost hopes, lost fears, and not the bad kind. The things that really, it's the clarity, it's that balance, right? It's the thing of, that's not me. I'm not touching that. I know better. That's good for you, but that's not for me, right? Knowing what fits. And so we have the three of diamonds coming in. Still like that. Oh, so what all has been formed and shaped during this time is actually it's adding into this playfulness. It's adding in mystery and influence and intrigue and interest. And it's calling people into the deep, into the realm of the treasury. This is almost like energy flowing. Like this is your belly button, your navel right here. And this is like your inner guts and things like that, all the organs. And it's pulling energy into your body and feeding and restoring your nadis. Like the amniotic fluid to a baby, right? Okay, we're going to get you a pearl to go forward from this. Leo. Let's get a lovely pearl for Leo about that baby in that form. Okay, look at the reiteration. Where is it? Look at that. That temple path. Can you see it? Can you see it? Just imagine y'all just off the side over here luxuriating with your picnic, relaxing, looking up at the clouds in the daytime, looking up at the stars at night, maybe watching the fireflies, the orbs of this eminence, this energy, this radiance coming in. But that is delightful, delightful energy, and it is the ultimate divine number here, Leo. I love it. What do you think? Leave your comments down below and let me know what is going on with you. I'd love to know the other side of the story. Why else would I have a vice versa deck? So friends and family, share, share, share. Don't just share with me, but also share this message out with our world. Thanks. I love you. Talk soon. Bye.